Hello there and welcome to Wixway, and today we have what is called Obnoxious on 4 wheels. Say hello to the 2021 Ram TRX. Now what makes this so obnoxious on 4 wheels is the fact that someone at Ram Trucks was at a strip club, did a massive line of blow off a stripper's ass and said, hey, let's put a Hellcat engine in a truck, and here is what you have. It is 6.2 V8 supercharged. This thing weighs 6,400 pounds. It has no reason or being to even be around right now, even with gas prices being almost $4 a gallon here in Texas, and I'm averaging 8.1 miles to the gallon. But you know what? I don't care, because I just want to keep hearing this supercharger over and over and over again. The price of it starts out at $70,000. $70,000, you can have the stupidest thing on the road. So that said, I mean, I guess you're saving so much money, you can afford filling up the 33-gallon fuel tank that only takes premium. One that I'm driving is pretty much bone stock, except for the fact that it's wrapped. It is on method race wheels, and it has 37s on it. I admit, the owner of this vehicle, I completely persuaded him within the first 5 minutes of ownership to do that, and it has worked out flawlessly. So speaking of exterior, other parts of it, everything is flared out, massive front fenders, rear fenders, the hood, huge scoop that actually is functional. Goes through the hood straight into the air intake that when you open the hood, it looks like everything is plastic, but that's just the massive air intake on top of the entire engine. More things that are massive, you might think, oh, the Raptor, it's got to be just as big. Wrong. This thing is 2 inches wider on both sides compared to the Ford Raptor. So Raptors are popular, you know what I'm talking about. So imagine that, just bigger, and this is what you get. Onto the interior. Oh God, I love that wine. Really love that wine. Anyways, the interior, there are more buttons than a graphing calculator everywhere. There's 3 pages on this massive iPad that you would swipe through just to select if you want heated seats, to go to the performance gauges, to go to navigation, to audio settings, Bluetooth, SOS assist in case you hit a jump too big, which I don't think would actually be possible because of the suspension, which we'll get to later. Everything is overly done, and I love it because it's so obnoxious inside, it's obnoxious outside, it's obnoxious, just its presence is obnoxious. And I'm gonna say obnoxious probably 17 more times in this video. Of course, they've packed this thing out the wazoo with a bunch of outlets. You have 2 USCs, 2 USBs right there. You have a 115 volt outlet in the center console, one in the back, which is conveniently located next to the rear heated and vented seats that the back seats also recline. You have 2 glove boxes, which is, you know, the usual thing you get with the Ram 1500. You have the one up top, and then the one that is in the usual location for a glove box. Paddle shifters, they're okay. I'm not going to get into that because that would just be criticizing, and I'm in love with this truck too much. Now, of course, it also comes with different modes. You have custom, where you can fiddle with the settings on the steering, suspension, all of that. You have sport, you have rock, you have Baja, you have towing, which is an absolute joke. You have snow. And I mean, let's just go back to tow real quick. They actually have a trailer brake on here. I'm already getting 8 miles to the gallon. Do they just not want me to be able to drive this at all? I don't know what you could haul with this. I mean, you totally could, but this really is just FU money of a vehicle. It truly is. Things I'll touch on is a sunroof. It's massive. Not a big surprise there, but it's one of the things I truly enjoy about the Raptor, and I'm really glad it's done in here as well. Enough about exterior, enough about interior. How does this thing drive? It's dangerous. It's real dangerous. Oh my God. How are you feeling? You feeling good?
I've been throwing around a little bit. You can definitely feel the weight transfer, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight to transfer too.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thankfully, the suspension is Bilstein with a massive reservoir on all four corners. The other part is that it's it's so unstable, absolutely unstable. I got this thing up to the top speed that it's limited to, 117. I think it hit 118 at one point, and it was just like a wacky, wavy, inflatable tube, just like all completely over the place. And if you're curious as to how this thing corners, horribly. I see you gripping the door. Horribly. And of course, this is on tarmac. Off-road, I bet this thing is flawless. I will give credit where credit's due. It does handle it a little bit better than you could imagine, but still not that great. Because it's not meant for that. And that's like judging a whale to climb a tree. You know, it has its own strengths in different aspects. But does that mean I'm not going to try and throw it around in corners? Absolutely not. I will do my damnedest. Last but not least, I'm going to go do launch control. All right. So, launch control. You can do this. So press the brake, put in drive, press launch. It says apply brake pressure. Okay. Apply full throttle. Press OK for countdown start. Press OK. And you have pre-stage lights. Bop, 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 go. It's like a blue whale going 100. And brake. Yeah, buddy.
At least it can stop.
Do you still have air in your lungs?
That's why it took me a second to say something. I was recouping it.
By the way, this is my cousin Grayson, and he is also doing a review on this. So please, like, share, subscribe. I'll have a link to his channel in the description. Did you have fun?
I had fun, yeah.
All right. Well, and also like, share, subscribe to mine, if that's what you are into and like watching YouTube instead of normal TV for some reason. So anyways, thanks. Bye.